But I think these are the Erin.
Yeah?
Sorry, am I bothering you?
No.
Do you play Pokemon Go?
No.
How come?
I don't really feel like it.
You don't? What game are you playing right now?
Minecraft?
Minecraft? Is that your favorite game?
Yeah.
Do your friends play Pokemon Go?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. Alright, I'll stop bothering you so you can finish playing.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't communicate very well because she's actually not even home. I just found out that she's getting her nails done, so I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tour of what she did to decorate the place because she asked me to come over. Oh, and I also brought her some lights and Madeleines, which I will show you guys in a little bit too. How cute, dried lavenders that she actually grew and dried herself. I need to borrow this for a shoot one day. I had no idea she had these things. I'm not sure what that is. And then this cute little table. Oh my gosh, I need to come back here to do a shoot. They have all this stuff here. I'm just gonna take a peek at what she has. Oh, how cute. They're having like a major dinner party tonight. Some kind of fundraiser that you guys have seen this backyard before in many of the other videos, and that's her cute little barn. I wish I could crash their party, it was so cute. And then fire pit, and ta-da! Do you guys remember this kitchen? If you guys used to watch Honeysuckle catering from long ago, this is where we filmed. Right now, they're just kind of prepping for the party, so a little bit chaotic. But she asked me about what wines to get, and I recommended rosé for the party, and it looks like she got some Riesling too. Hey Erin.
Hi.
Want to say hi to Honeysuckle viewers?
Hi, Honeysuckle viewers.
This is Erin. Isn't Erin the cutest? I've known you since how old? No, I've known you since you were 4 years old. How old are you now?
10, 11.
11? It's been a long time. No, I met you when you were 3. Because I was here for your fourth birthday.
Oh,
anyways,
yeah.
Do you guys remember him in the French toast muffin video? He was my little sous chef. Yeah, this is our cousin. People thought you were my son, and I'm like, no. This is our cousin. Isn't he cute? Hi, Ethan. Hi. Do you want to say hi to the camera?
Hi.
Are these your Lego toys? Are you guys playing Pokemon Go?
We do.
Do you know what Pokemon Go is? Are you playing it?
Well, it's on my mom's phone.
Oh, on your mom's phone. I brought my lights. These were used during my wedding. I think there might be some broken. Oh yeah, that one broke. These were my cafe lights that my friend Lauren used like this giant chandelier with. They're so beautiful, and I just felt so lucky that we were able to share that with her. She got married a month before me, and we kind of planned our wedding together. All right, these are the Madeleines that I made for her. I made them at 2 a.m. this morning, so some of them are a little darker than others. Okay, I told her that I would take some photos for her, so I'm gonna go out there and snap some photos and then head home. And then we'll get started on our grocery haul. Ooh, and then on my way out, I just spotted this beautiful thing. Looks like there's hazelnut, chocolate, and raspberries. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hey guys! Okay, I am back home now, and I'm just gonna get right on into it because this is gonna be a long haul. Get it? A long haul? We're gonna start off with the meats because it's been out for like an hour and I need to actually get it back in the fridge to cool down. First off, we're gonna start with the ground turkey. I got this ground turkey pack at Costco. I think it was like $15 for 2. There's 1.5 pounds in each, so that's pretty good. I think it's comparable to like Whole Foods prices, but it's organic and there's no antibiotics in it. Usually when I buy meats, I try to find organic meats because I've just seen a lot of documentaries on how animals are treated here in the US. If you guys are interested in watching those types of documentaries, there's one called Forks Over Knives, and then also Cooked by Michael Pollan. He had a whole like docu-series which was really interesting. One of his quote in there was, "Eat real food, not too much, mostly plants." So I try to stick with that. This pack is gonna last me for 2 weeks, so I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna make Greek meatballs with these, and we're gonna put it in a lavash wrap that I bought at Trader Joe's earlier. And then I also got organic chicken thigh. We're gonna make an enchilada farro bake, so instead of putting it in tortillas, I'm gonna bake it up with farro, some enchilada sauce, black beans. It's gonna be so good. I'm really excited for that one. Here I got some butter. This is a lot of butter, but this lasts me for like months. A lot of times when I have to bake for events, like yesterday, my auntie asked me to help her with Madeleines, and thankfully I had 2 sticks of butter left in the freezer, so that just reminded me that I needed to get more butter. But yeah, this is great. I always have butter on hand because I bake on a whim a lot. Oh, this one. I am super excited about these, you guys. It's a mix and match pack from Sonoma Gourmet. This is a butternut squash pasta sauce. It's a mix of butternut squash, vegetable stock, celery, carrots, olive oil, and a few other spices, but I love that it's fully organic. And the reason why I bought this was because I was actually going to buy real butternut squash. As you know, butternut squash is not in season right now, so I was just gonna buy the cubed ones, but they're quite expensive, and I'd have to boil them, I'd have to mash them and all that stuff, so this will come in total handy. What I plan to make with this is a butternut squash mac and cheese bake. So I'm gonna put chicken, kale, and then some of that brown rice quinoa pasta that I bought a few weeks ago at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna bake it all up together, and it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be a little bit on the healthier side for mac and cheese. Speaking of mac and cheese, I also got this block of sharp cheddar Tillamook cheese. I'm not gonna use the whole thing, obviously, but what I like to do is just cut it into pieces, like large pieces, and then freeze them. I know my freezer definitely gets a workout. Actually, it got a big workout yesterday because I kept power freezing it so that it could freeze quickly so I can finish filming. But for this one, I'm gonna cut it into blocks, and then I'm gonna grate it for the farro enchilada bake, the mac and cheese. Oh, and then I'm also gonna be assembling breakfast burritos so that we can grab and go in the morning. Next up, I bought some bulk quinoa. This one's gonna last me for several months. I just haven't seen quinoa there in a while. I guess they just switched brands because they used to use True Roots, but now it's a Kirkland brand. I think this was $11.99, which is a pretty good deal for 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds, and it's organic. I usually buy quinoa in the bulk section of Whole Foods, but this was such an amazing deal that I had to get it. Next is hummus. I love eating hummus, and this Sabra hummus is one of my favorites. This giant tub right here will last me about a week and a half between Nate and I. As you guys can see right there, we posted our meal plan schedule, so he'll know exactly what to grab out of the fridge. But for the snack time, I have 2 tablespoons of hummus and some pretzels and carrot sticks that is measured out, so he can just grab and eat it. And same for me when I need a light snack. I also got some bell peppers. These bell peppers are great because they're just nice and sweet, and I can add it to salads. It's a great source of vitamin C, and I plan on adding this to the enchilada bake. I'm making a fish curry, a Thai fish curry. I think that's it for the red bell peppers. That'll last me about 2 weeks. And then I also got this new brand of organic red sriracha. I love Costco because they have so many unique organic food now, and it's not as expensive as Whole Foods, so I like trying new things. They didn't have samples of these, but I bet the red sriracha is gonna be good, and I've never had green sriracha either, so I'm excited to try that out. Again, I just got some more organic eggs. I get this every 2 weeks. I plan on making scrambled eggs for the breakfast burritos, and then I want to make this egg, spinach, feta, sausage, sun-dried tomato bake. I'm kind of inspired by the Starbucks spinach feta wrap, and I think the baked ones without the wrap will be really good. So hopefully that turns out well. If it does, I'll let you guys know. Finally, I got some melons. That does not look good. Okay, I got some melons. I love cantaloupes. That's one of my favorite like melons. So I was not planning on buying any of these, but I walked by and you can just smell the melon fragrance that was just so strong. And so I just had to get one. Usually when they smell that good and strong, it usually means that they're pretty ripe. They're bound to be fairly sweet. This one smells really good. It's pretty much ready to eat, so I'm gonna cut this up and then portion them out. Okay, that does it for my Costco haul. Next up is Trader Joe's. I like going there because they have smaller packages of things. I don't buy a lot of their produce because they're not usually the best, and usually I try to go to farmers markets, but this week I didn't have time. So first off, I got some baby spinach. I like getting the small bag of organic baby spinach because it's just enough. The last time I got those huge tubs from Costco, it took so long to finish and I just kept having to like put it in smoothies, just figure out different ways. So I think getting the smaller packet is perfect for us. Some avocados. They're not ripe yet, but it'll probably take a few days, which is fine because I still have 3 left on the counter. This organic romaine hearts. Usually when I buy romaine hearts, I like to go to Trader Joe's because I find that they're more crisp and fresh than the ones I found at Whole Foods. Usually when I go to Whole Foods, they always have like this nasty, slimy brown thing at the bottom, and I plan on making a Greek salad with this to accompany our Greek meatballs wraps. I also got some organic broccoli florets. These are awesome because I can just steam them. I plan on doing this with the coconut curry. Probably steam some broccoli to amp up the farro chicken bake because there's not a ton of veggies in there. So having that as a side would be great. Oh, and then I'm really excited to show you guys my favorite pretzel sticks. These are the honey wheat pretzel sticks and they're so good. I love eating them with peanut butter. I just dip them with peanut butter, or they're perfect with the hummus too. They have a little bit of sweetness from the honey, which makes it really different from your typical pretzels that's always too salty, but I really recommend these. They're super cheap. I think they're also like $1.99 per packet, and I got 2 just so I could have some on hand for next week because I'm quite busy next week, so I don't know if I'll have time to go grocery shopping like this. I also got sprouted wheat bread with flaxseed. This brand right here, Alvarado Street, is my favorite bread brand. I just love how like healthy it tastes. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not like in a bad way, but it's just the perfect bread for peanut butter sandwiches. On the meal planning I have for Nate in the afternoon, he can have 1 slice of this with peanut butter, and then in the afternoon for me, I usually like to just have a piece of fruit or hummus, so that's gonna be for our snacks. We have some burrito size tortillas. Same brand. This one is sprouted wheat again. I hope it's gonna be good. I've never tried this one before, but usually their stuff is pretty solid. So I'm gonna use this for our breakfast burritos. And then I have some lavash bread. This is great for the turkey meatball wraps. I'm gonna make tzatziki sauce with it, which is basically Greek yogurt, mint, a little bit of dill, garlic, and cucumbers in there as a sauce. It's gonna be so good. And then I got some chicken broth just so I could stock up the pantry. Sometimes I use chicken broth for just random things, like if it needs a little bit more, not water, but if it needs a little bit more flavor and a little bit more sauce to it, I would add chicken broth, and I don't have any more, so some dill for the tzatziki sauce, and then Persian cucumbers. I like to eat this just by themselves or to dip with the hummus. They're just so crisp. I love Persian cucumbers, and they're the perfect size. I don't have to cut anything up, so the convenience and the texture is just... And I think that does it for the Trader Joe's haul. Next up is the Whole Foods haul. I know you guys, I spent a total of 2 hours at the grocery store, which is pretty good for me. I find it relaxing for me to go grocery shopping, just kind of browse the aisles. I had a list. I actually made a list this time of what to buy, but then as I was going up and down the aisles, I got tempted for impulse buys. So I ended up with quite a few more things than I had originally planned, but that's okay because I'm gonna use it for this week and next week so I don't have to go grocery shopping. Okay, for the Whole Foods haul, I got a lot of little kind of pantry staples that I needed to stock up. One of the tips that I have for you is that if you guys are running out of spice, don't buy new jars. Always go to Whole Foods and go to their bulk spice section and just fill up. You can get them in these little baggies and buy as much or as little as you need. And I always find that it's super convenient to do that. You're also just not wasting a bunch of those little jars, and it's cheaper. This is cumin, I got chili powder and oregano, and then also curry seasoning because I'm out. So since I'm out of the curry, I bought a bunch here that I'm just gonna plop back in here, and it's ready for the next few months. Next up are these cute little, not so little, heirloom mini tomatoes. This one right here is pretty cute. I mean, it's like an heirloom tomatoes, but I think these are the perfect size and they would be great for salad. Oh, hi, Ollie. I also got some herbs, some mint, cilantro, scallions. These are all kind of accoutrements for my main dishes. Some carrots, I bought them in bulk this time because I still have a few left, but not enough for all the dishes and for juicing that we do during the week. 2 Yukon Gold potatoes because I think these would go really well in the Thai curry. I'm not sure if it calls for it, but I just like to amp up the curry with a lot more vegetables. For the fish curry, I'm gonna add in potatoes, carrots, broccolis, bell peppers, in coconut milk, and it should be really yummy. I got 3 limes, and I have a tip for you guys. If you ever want to find limes that are juicy, make sure to choose the limes that have a very smooth surface. If they are porous and bumpy, the likelihood of them being dried out is higher. I don't know why, I've just always tried to find really thin peels. Like, you can tell if they have a thin peel or not because if you squeeze them, you can feel if they're juicy or not. Sun-dried tomatoes for my egg bake, and this will last me a while, so anytime I need sun-dried tomatoes in the future, I can just use the remaining ones in here. I got fire roasted tomatoes for the faro bake and some nacho sliced jalapenos because I think that would go really well on top or just mixed in with the bake too. And I just love spiciness, but also kind of the pickled flavor of them. And it's organic. Fire roasted cantina style salsa. This will be really good with the breakfast burritos. Greek yogurt for the tzatziki sauce. I like this Valle brand with 2%. It's just perfectly creamy. And then this ginormous crunchy peanut butter because it's for the whole family. Ollie loves to eat peanut butter too, so sometimes we'll just scoop out a little bit for him and give it to him with his dog food, and he loves it. Don't worry, you guys, we changed the spoons so there's no contamination. I also got this red enchilada chili sauce by Rick Bayless. It's perfect for the enchilada bake, and I really like his sauces. He's just a really awesome chef. He worked with Sunset Magazine before when I worked there, and yeah, I really like his stuff. And finally, I got some nectarines. I just love eating nectarines in the summer. It's like my favorite fruit. And remember the last time I showed you guys, always be sure to look for nectarines with a little bit of blemish. These dots are like the sugars coming out. So they're for sure to be sweet. I always try to find ones with a lot of dots. So there you have it, my bi-weekly grocery haul. There's a lot of food, but I'm excited because I'm gonna be meal planning. So I'm gonna measure everything out, and we're gonna have food already packed to grab and go, so I don't even have to think about cooking dinner. The next few weeks are gonna be quite busy because I have a board meeting coming up that I'm just gonna be deep into crunching numbers and putting together presentations. So this is good pre-planning for me. Anyways, I would love to hear what kind of stuff you guys get on your grocery haul, so please be sure to comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new, please don't forget to subscribe. I love doing hauls, so maybe I'll do like a weekly haul on something. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.